Sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV. Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
I got all my notes from today, too. Kotek, Segase, Limble, Moore, Frakakanjeli, Barrett, and then we're going to see Kalonsky at the end for a minute just to get on the ticket.
Also at forward, wearing number 55, Nick Lebronco. At the final forward position, wearing number 24, Hunter Ryman. Slippery Rock is coached by Dave Grimm. And now, the starting lineups for your Adrian College Bulldogs. In goal, wearing number 30, a senior from Lambertville, Michigan, Michael Barrett. On defense for your Bulldogs, a senior.
And welcome to Arrington Ice Arena tonight as we have your Adrian College Bulldogs sitting at the #1 spot hosting Slippery Rock Pride. We got a great night tonight as it is senior night here at the Arrington Ice Arena. I got myself, color analysis tonight, alongside Matt Kibbe, conducting play-by-play for all the exciting action here on Adrian College Television, as well as streaming on 107.9 WVAC, your home for Adrian College Hit Radio and Adrian College Sports. So again, we got an exciting one getting ready to kick off. We got a game time scheduled here for about 7:10. Both teams are lining up to start. And we're about to have a puck drop here in just a minute.
Yeah, we got Slippery Rock versus the Adrian College Bulldogs here on senior night as we're off and going here at the Arrington Ice Arena, and it's time for some Bulldog ice hockey here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Yeah, Matt, so again, talking about senior night tonight, what a great group of guys. We got 6 seniors on the ticket tonight to celebrate. We got Marcel Kotek, Steven Segase, Rainier Glimple, Dominic Moore, Mark Frederick-Angeli, and Michael Barrett. What a great group of guys for this ACHA Division I team.
Yeah, an absolutely tremendous group of guys. A lot of high praise from Coach Gary Estalos when we were able to talk to him earlier today as a shot came from Segase and Glimble couldn't get a stick on it to knock it into the back of the net. Looking for anything they can here down behind the net, back up to the point. Kotek has it. He rips one from this point, and it's going to be a save there by the goaltender for the Slippery Rock Pride. The Pride coming in today at 11, 12, and 2. As the Bulldogs looking to set up the attack here, but Slippery Rock takes it away. It's going to be fun saying that name today. I was looking forward to it on the schedule the moment I saw it as Barrett is able to send it the other way.
Yeah, no, this Pride team definitely got a big hill to climb tonight. Again, with the Bulldogs being in that number 1 spot. The Bulldogs recently lost a series down in Liberty, Virginia, to Liberty University. That was a tough game there, and I know, like you said, we had a chance to talk to Coach Estalos, and this is a big rebound game for them tonight.
Right in front, can't get much going there. As Stanko had it, he gives it over to Oshawi. Oshawi takes a shot and a blocker save by the goaltender. I think it even might have hit off the post. It went high up in the air. No whistle, though, as he has it again. Back down to Stanko. There in front, couldn't get much going for it. It was stopped there by Edelberg. Now the Bulldogs have it. That's going to be Finger with it on the far side, looking for anything he can. Hello and welcome to the guests joining us on the WVAC 107.9 radio station as we're able to get it up and running here via our equipment. Smith goes down in front and can't get anything there as Stanko tried to do something with it, couldn't get it done there. Anything they can do is what they're trying here. Slippery Rock is trying to get it outside of the zone. The Bulldogs sitting here at 29-2 on the year as another slap shot comes, and we're going to get a cover and a save by the goaltender here. Yeah. That's going to be a save here by Shegesley.
Yeah, number 29, John Segase. Again, he kind of had to look over his shoulder there, couldn't find the puck for a minute and everything else. But, yeah, like you said, the Bulldogs, we talked about it with Coach Estalos. You know, it's important for them to get a lot of traffic in front of the net, a lot of shots on goal, and again, that's what the Bulldogs want to do. They want to compete and get back to their hockey.
Win the face-off and a save there for the Pride as they look to try and clear the zone, try and hit it off the glass. Can't do much there. That's going to be Labinka. And now Frederick-Angeli has it. He gives it over to Fife, and Fife is going to be a player to watch as named by Coach Gary Estalos today.
Tonight.
Not going to tell you what he predicted, but if it does indeed happen, we'll let the fans know and give Coach Estalos his credit. Bulldogs down in the offensive zone, not able to clear. Doesn't hit off a banner, though, as we will continue play on here as it's down back to Kotek. Kotek over to Nolan. Nolan dumps it in the far side. Wrapping it around now. Frederick-Angeli is the one going after it. Can't get to it. Swinderman was down there in front, and a shot couldn't get through, taken by Kuhn. Now it's going the other way. Slippery Rock has it as Reamer was going in with it. Can't do much there with Labinka going after it. But now Fife has it on the near wall. Right in front of us, going down the other way. Frederick-Angeli takes it, crosses over the center line into the offensive zone. The Bulldogs go for a change. Frederick-Angeli is the task man, trying to get the forecheck started down in front. Can't do much there, but it's pushed away now. And now Slippery Rock trying to clear the zone. Frederick-Angeli takes it away, slides it across over to Spate. Spate gets it off, but it hits off the skate of the Slippery Rock defenseman, Grossman.
Great looking opportunity there for the Bulldogs, Kibby.
Yeah, great opportunity indeed. They're putting all the pressure on here as the senior. Dominic Moore comes down, pushes it in front to Spate. Spate dekes around, takes a shot and a save there by the goaltender for the Slippery Rock Pride, Sheglansky.
Yeah, so again, right now the Bulldogs are up 6-1, but I want to go back to senior night real quick if I can, Kibby. So again, with Kotek, Segase, Glimble, Moore, Frederick-Angeli, and Barrett, you know, that's something that Coach brought up. This group, you know, they are 129-9 in all 4 years. They've had some great success over their 4 years together, and I'm hoping to share some more facts about that later.
Bond had it. He took a shot, and it was saved in front as Moore. Guys get a rebound, can't do it, and we're going to get a whistle and a save here. Let's take a look down at our bench cam right now Leonard Poole is operating that for us. We have an awesome crew here today. We also have a stationary cam looking for anything that they can get. It looks really cool with what we have going on here as play continues on here at senior night at the Arlington Ice Arena. Dan Stone has it. He pushes it up to Dominic Moore. Dominic Moore tries to deke around, can't do it. Stone takes it, has the stick handling skills to get in, and dumps it into the near side corner. On that far side, Perkowski has it, and it takes a shot here with 15:42 left in this first period of action. The score 0-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe joined by Gary Vedito, bringing you ACHA Men's Division I hockey for the last time from Arlington Ice Arena this season. Dan Stone heading in, tries to deke in front, gets it going around, and he's going to push it back up to the point for his defenseman, Nolan, and it's going to be tipped in by Savario as the Bulldogs will take a 1-0 lead here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Hey, there you go, Bulldogs. Way to get your game going tonight. You know, a lot of traffic we've seen already in there in the first 5 minutes in front of the goalkeeper Schlegese for the Slippery Rock Pride. But yeah, great to see the Bulldogs step ahead with a 1-0 lead. Here we go, and it looks like they got 8 shots to 1 right now. So you're seeing a lot of forecheck for us right now. It's great to see.
For those tuned in on the Adrian College Sports Network, you just got a chance to take a replay look at that goal scored by Savario down in front, tipped in. Now Spate has it. He's going to give it back to the goal scorer, but it's going to go the other way instead. Manny Savario, the sophomore, coming out of in the offensive zone. Can't get much going there. He has it now again, but he's going to try and dump it out. Slippery Rock just can't get to it in time. Donaldson takes it away. Number 24, Donaldson puts it in front of Glenville, but he can't get a good stick on it. And Shalansky was trying to do anything he could in front. Another shot and a save, and Savario has to go the other way with it. Slippery Rock trying to get it out of the defensive zone here with 14:38 left.
Man, Glenville really wants that opportunity back. He had that back door wide open, and just again, kind of puck got away from him there.
Couldn't get much going there as Kotek's going to have to retreat back behind the goaltender, senior Michael Barrett, in net for this Bulldog team.
What a career here with the Bulldogs.
And it sounded like he's going to be here for another year between the
pipes
great to
see him again.
As a fifth-year senior. Bond has it now. He pushes it up to Smith. Smith dumps it in, hits off a Slippery Rock player. That's Swinderman. Smith has it now. He puts it in front of the slot and a tipple in, but Stanko just couldn't get it past the goaltender. And Finger was trying to do everything he could with it, just couldn't get much there. Another tip in front, not going. Smith with it again. He tries to deke around a defenseman, can't do it there, and Slippery Rock's going to send it the other way as Bond is the one that recovers it before going into the defensive zone. Bond pushes it up to Finger. Finger wrapping it around the net, going where Shalansky's going to have to come back out of it and push it away. It's 1-0 here with 13:37 left in the first period of action here on the Adrian College Sports Network, streaming on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel and WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM. If you were listening earlier, you got a little bit of insight from Gary Vedito's The Dog Pound.
Yeah.
As another shot is taken by Shegase, and we thank you for tuning in to both shows and now this premiere of the senior night extravaganza here at Arlington Ice Arena. Another shot from Slippery Rock, saved by Barrett. That's going to be their second shot of the night. Going the other way is Smith. Long pass up to Finger. He's going to go after it on the near side corner. He gets it now. On the half wall, slides it over to Stone. Stone takes a shot and a glove save, snapped out of the air for Slippery Rock. Another big save there for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, no, again, Matt, appreciate that shout out for the Dog Pound. Again, I had a chance to share some of our interview clips with Coach Estalos on that show. But again, make sure you stay tuned for our intermission report. We're going to have a chance to interview both a player and also Coach Estalos and share kind of his feedback there at first intermission.
Slippery Rock gets a takeaway after the faceoff, and they're heading in with speed. This is going to be Reamer. Reamer takes a shot and a save there by the goaltender, Michael Barrett. Awesome save there for the Bulldogs.
No, man, I want to point out again with this senior group of guys, they had the 129-9 record all 4 years, but also they've had 4 regular season championships. They got a ring in 2018. And they got 2 playoff championships, and are looking for a third one here next week.
Fife takes a shot, and it's going to hit off the netting. That's a word you're going to hear a lot today. The seniors of this Adrian College Bulldog hockey team, and it's something where us as broadcasters have been a part of this team, not for as long as these seniors have, but we've definitely seen their impact during every single game, and they are the leadership of this team. Coach Gary Estalos gave them that shout-out during our weekly meeting. Actually had to have that today, so we were getting him on game day, hearing all of his thoughts, and, I'll tell you what, he's an awesome interviewer, knows what he's talking about, and just an awesome person to have in your corner. As Slippery Rock delivers a big hit, but the Bulldogs remain with possession of it as Fife is going to be the one that grabs it and tries to head in, but he can't do it. It's taken away there. Nice takeaway by Labinka. Labinka gives it up to his partner and line's mate. That's going to be Coet. And now it's going the other way with Fife. He crosses over the center line, gives it to Frederick Angeli. Onside play. Back down to Fife, down to the slot in front. Can't get much going there as we're looking for anything right now to do what we can. You may have noticed that we had a clock. We had some scheduling issues. We're going to have to take that away for now. I'll keep you updated on the time. There's 11:42 left as Fife tried to put it in and can't do it there. Spate has it now. 1-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe and Gary Vedeto as Nolan has it. Takes a shot. Fife tried to tip it in. Couldn't do it. And we're going to get a save there by Shalansky.
I want to go back to a point you made earlier, Matt, with when we were interviewing with Coach and everything else. And while they've been doing a great job of recruiting, they got their eyes on some great recruits right now. He did mention specifically, though, this group of seniors, it's really going to be hard to replace them. They've, like you said, they've been on the ice leading through and everything else. And really, their 4 years, they've had great success together as a unit.
Dominic Moore has it now. He pushes it up to Nolan. Nolan down over to Kotek. He tries to go into the slot, can't do it as it's sent out, but Nolan keeps it in with a glove save at the blue line. Dominic Moore has it, the senior, gives it over to the other senior, Marcel Kotek, all the way from Czech Republic, and he's just an awesome character to have on this team.
Absolutely.
Nolan with it, takes a shot, hits off the leg of the defenseman Swinderman, and it's going to be pushing the other way here as the Bulldogs try and get it back in. Perkowski is the one with it. It came from Dominic Moore, and it's going to go the other way now, but Nolan's going to recover it before it even reaches the goaltender, Barrett. Nolan over to Kotek. Kotek with it. He's going to cross over the blue line and then cross over the center line as Spate is the one with it. He goes into the offensive zone. Over to Perkowski. Perkowski tries to get it deep, but Swinderman pushes it away, and that's going to be the end of that rush. Kotek off the ice now in favor of Chagase and Bond. Perkowski pushes it up to Donaldson. Donaldson with a deke in front, pushes it into the other side of the slot. A shot and another goal in front.
Here we go, Bulldogs.
Making it 2-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. And let's take another look at that here, Gary.
Let's take a look at our replay. It's so great having this service right now. Back around the net and kind of just snuck right past them. What a great opportunity for these Bulldogs to be up 2-0 right now with 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And as we build on this momentum and steam, I want to give one more shout out to another senior that we got to make sure we include, and that would be Carly Castillo. Very important for what she does with this program. Yeah, Coach Estalos gave her a little shout out before the game. Carly Costello has done an absolutely tremendous job for this Bulldog hockey team. As she's a senior now, as Glimble goes in and gets a shot and a goal! And that's going to make it 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Let's take another look at that one here, Gary, as Glimble got an opportunity in front, and he did it right there. Yep, he pushed it in front. He would not be denied. He had that hunger in his eyes. You've seen right there, being able to push across in front of number 29 for the Slippery Rock, John Solansky, and put that in the back of the net. Halfway through this first period, it's 3-0 now here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Oshawa pushes it up to Stanko. Stanko gets through, takes a slap shot, and a save there by Shalansky. Sent the other way now. Smith has it. Glimble gets credit for the goal there, and Stanko goes the other way with it. Smith to Stanko. Stanko into the offensive zone. Drops it back to Oshawa. Oshawa, my apologies there, as it's a save by Shalansky. Smith takes a rip at it, and it's going to head off the leg pad and go to the far side corner. Slippery Rock Pride looking to get it out of the zone. Pride, as I mentioned, 11-12-2 on the year. 9:15 left here in this first period of action. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs, 20-3.
and it's back at Stanko in the slot. Slippery Rock tries to push it away, but Oshawa is the one that gathers it. Sent down to Finger. Finger across in front, taken away by Smith from the goaltender Shalansky, but couldn't get it by as Stanko was the one going after it. Now it's back to Dan Stone. Dan Stone back to Oshawa. Oshawa's going to try and cross over the center line, but he gives it up to Smith, and Smith is going to go in. Connor Smith looking for anything he can here. Deeks in front, and another save by Shalansky, as Finger is the one pushing up on the near side corner, looking for anything he can on that half wall, and Slippery Rock dumps it the other way, but it's going to hit off the stick of Nolan, so Barrett comes out, deadens that puck, and then pushes it the other way. Now as Kuhn is going to be the one that grabs it. Kuhn pushes it across ice, long past to Frederick Angeli, the senior. Frederick Angeli coming after it in the far side half circle, looking for anything that he can. He pushes it in front, gives it back to Kotek. Kotek dumps it behind the net and pushes it over. Kuhn takes it away at the slot and then takes a shot, hits off the goal of Slansky, and Fife is going to gather that rebound. 22 shots for the Bulldogs. Kotek takes another and he's going to get a goal. Frederick Angeli with the tip-in from a shot from Marcel Kotek. Two seniors lining up together to get anything they can, and they do, and extend the lead to 4-0 with 8:07 left. Here's another look at it.
Yeah, man, just an absolute rocket from Kotek. And like you said, able to get a tip there from Frederick Angeli, and here we go. 4-0 with 8:07 left here in this first period. And, Matt, you know what? I think this ties into a little bit what Coach was saying. You know, tonight being senior night, he wanted the boys to enjoy it, but once the puck drops, it's back to business, and here we are, 4-0.
7:59 left. Kotek takes another shot, and it's going to miss on the blocker side wide as Kuhn gave it back to Nolan. Another shot went through the 5-hole but missed wide as it's back up to Kuhn, and now Nolan has it at the point on the near side. He pushes it back up to Frederick Angeli. Frederick Angeli grabs it, tries to take a shot, can't get it around. Kuhn has it, dumps it on the near side corner to Frederick Angeli. Frederick Angeli back to Nolan in front of the point, just above the slot, but Nolan has it again, and Frederick Angeli slides it over, but Slippery Rock's going to take it away. That's going to be Edinburgh for Slippery Rock, and Frederick Angeli is going to regather now and push in. He's going in with some speed, one of the fastest skaters on this Bulldog hockey team, as the Pride are able to clear it. Slippery Rock all the way from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, and Slippery Rock University, far travel, and you know, they were supposed to have a 2-game series this week with the Adrian College Bulldogs, but come to find out that Friday game that got canceled, they're actually traveling down for their conference tournament in order to win a conference championship, and I think that's something you got to be proud of. You're coming here to play this top-ranked Bulldog team as the score is going to come for Perkowski right in front and make it 5-0 as we're going to take another look at the goal that makes it 5-0 here with 6:46 left. If you're tuned in on WVAC 107.9 FM, you're going to want to maybe pull over and check out some of these highlights in terms of what's going on here as the Bulldogs are leading 5-0. Check them out and tune into this strong, empowering Adrian College Bulldog hockey team.
No, absolutely, and so glad we got that software update and upgraded some of our equipment, man. It's awesome having these replays.
Yeah, Spate has it now. He did make some awesome upgrades here at ACTV as Moore is the one with it. Bond rips a shot, can't get it by him. Now with it is Perkowski, who just scored that goal. Bond has it. He takes a little sidestep deke and another shot and save for the Bulldog, or for the Rock Pride goaltender. Bond with it. He sends it down to Spate. Spate gives it to Moore. Moore takes a shot, can't get it through. Bond gathers the rebound and keeps it in the offensive zone. He's going to try and dump it down here in front, and that's going to be over to Perkowski, and another shot and goal for the Bulldogs here to make it 6-0 on the Adrian College Sports Network. Take another look at it here on ACSN.
Great seeing Perkowski with the second goal. We might see a hat trick, and you know what, Matt? This keeps up, we might be in triple digits again tonight with shots on net. So I think getting that game back, working hard and competing, that's what we're seeing.
There was a shot from Savario, couldn't get it through. Now Slippery Rock heading the other way with it. Edelberg is the one with it. He's going to send it down, and Barish is going to push it way out of the net. Donaldson has it. Gives it over to Stone. Stone's going to try and dump it in front. Long pass cross ice to Vaughn. Vaughn pushes it in, and now Glimble has it. Glimble, the captain, senior captain, over to Donaldson. And now he's going to try and deke around from the point down into the corner, looking for anything that he can. He still has it. He's going to push it along the wall up to Stone. Stone has it. He dumps it down to Donaldson. Donaldson looking for anything he can in front. He just can't seem to find it here as they're looking for anything in front.
So again, make sure you stay tuned for our post-period report. I'll get a chance to talk to one of the players and see what the atmosphere on the ice is with them and everything else, and also get some feedback from Coach Estalos and see what he's thinking about with the boys on the ice.
4:40 left here in this first period of action. 6-0 the score as Glimble takes a shot in front.
Goal.
It looks like another goal there by Donaldson, and that's going to make it 7-0 here in this first period of action. Let's take another look at that goal here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Yeah, it looked like that goal right there just kind of trickled right behind John, and that's another one of those I bet he wished he had back.
Face-off win for the Bulldogs. Slippery Rock looking to get back in it here. It's 7-0 with 4:27 left in this first period of action. Like we said, you're going to want to stay tuned for our intermission report as Gary Vedeto is going to head down between the benches and interview a player live right after this first period as the Bulldogs are looking to play some defense here with Labinka going after it. He takes a shot. Barrett gets a save. That was from Coet. And now Finger is going to gather that rebound. Nice save there by Barrett after going cold for a few minutes. Finger going across center ice. He dumps it in on the forecheck. He's going to be the first guy there. First man in, goes after it, gives it back. And it was trying to hit away there by Stanko, but Slippery Rock was able to regather it as Edinburgh is going after it. Correction, that's Labinka. And now Nolan pushes it up to Stanko. Stanko to Finger, but he couldn't gather it as Smith is the one that sends it the length of half of the ice where Stanko grabs it first. He's the first man in there looking for anything he can. Trying to push it up to the point. Can't do it there. Finger's the one with it and looking for anything they can. Almost gives it off there to Slippery Rock. Can't do it. Gathers this rebound shot in front by Stanko and another save there by Slansky with 35 shots on goal for the Bulldogs. Looking for anything they possibly can. Down into that senior corner is Chagasay. Signs hung up by the Costellos. Believe Carly's mother was the one that hung them up today. Had some issues with a couple of those signs. Glad we didn't have to take any of those down.
No, yep, they look great up there right now. It's good to see them giving shout-outs. And actually, I've seen a couple little kids with some thank you signs to Adrian College Bulldogs on there as well, too. So it's great to see everyone out here supporting the seniors and the rest of these Bulldogs.
2:50 left here as Chagasay takes a shot in front. Frederick and Jelly went down up to a knee. Couldn't get a tip in. And now the Slippery Rock is going to head down into the other way. The Pride looking for anything that they can as Edinburgh goes after it, but it's going to be taken away by Bond and try and get something going here. Kuhn, 2-on-1 developing, slid down in front. Nice defensive play by Grossman. He kept it from getting over to Frederick and Jelly, and 7-0 will remain here with 2:20 left here in this first period of action. Gary Vedeto is headed down in between the benches to get us our intermission report and intermission thoughts from players. You see who Coach Estalos tosses over to be on camera. Hopefully we'll see a senior on his way over there talk about their feelings right now. Frederick and Jelly went for a little poking, couldn't get it, and he has to head to the bench for a change. Stone is the one with it now behind the goaltender Barrett, and he sends it up to Oshaway. Oshaway down to Spate. Spate gives it to Prokowski. Prokowski to Moore. Moore has it off, and Prokowski took the shot and a save as Spate regathers and does something with it. He's behind the net now. Another shot there from Moore. Prokowski gathers that rebound, pushes it up more to Spate in front of the slot. Doesn't go off the net, and we'll continue play here as there's 90 seconds remaining in this first period of action. 7-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Moore has it in the slot. He sends it over to his linesmate Spate, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Back up to Oshaway. Oshaway looking for Stone. He finds him, gives it off, but he can't do much with it as Spate has to regather and find it in that circle. Moore takes a shot and another goal here with 1:07 left. Moore is going to get credit for the goal there and make it 8-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. take another look at it here. A little bit delayed there on my part for grabbing that, but either way, we still have it. Slippery Rock wins the face-off here with 59 seconds left on the clock. Labinka heading in. He sends it over. And another shot and a big save there by Barrett with the leg pad. 48 seconds left here as Kotek has it. He's going to push it up to Glimble. Glimble gives it off to Savario. Savario heading in here. And he's going to score. 9-0. 9 goals here in this first period of action. Those are enough goals to last you a lifetime in one game. Looking for anything they can get here. 39 seconds left in this first period of action as Savario is going to get credit for the goal. They're immediately going to head right to the face-off circle and do whatever they can here. Manny Savario gets credit for the hat trick as that was his 3rd goal of the game. He has it now. He tries to push it in. 20 seconds remaining in this first period of action. Kotek over to Savario, and now Donaldson has it. He's going to push it across, looking for anything that he can. He goes in, and Shalansky gets a save there. 41 shots is what he's faced here in this first period of action. Donaldson has it. He's going to push it back. 3 seconds remaining. Takes a shot. Blocker save by Shalansky. And that final horn is going to buzz here for this first period of action to come to an end. The score currently 9-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Streaming on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM and Adrian College TV YouTube channel. The Adrian College Bulldogs are looking great here as we will wait a few seconds for Gary Vedeto to get a chance to interview Gary Estalos and then the player of his choosing. We'll take a quick break here on the Adrian College Sports Network to give them time to set up. Welcome back to the Adrian College Sports Network. We're going to send it down to Leonard Poole, who's on the bench cam, and Gary Vedeto down there with the player that they were able to find. Guys, what do you got?
All right, I'm Gary Vedeto with ACTV here with Rainier Glimble. So again, senior night tonight. How's it going for you guys, and what's the energy out on the ice?
It feels good. We have a lot of energy. It's a special night to have our last game here in the Arrington Ice Arena. You got a lot of good memories in this rink with a lot of great friends that we've made for the last 4 years. So it's nice to just kind of soak it all in with the boys one last time.
Awesome. No, that's great to hear. So soak it in, taking it in. But again, back to business out on the ice. What do you need to do to keep this game going the way it's headed?
Just keep it simple. Put pucks deep. We don't want to get bad habits out here, in a kind of a lopsided game. We want to make sure that we're sticking to our game plan so that when playoffs come around next weekend, we're ready to go and we're not don't pick up any bad habits.
Excellent. Well, thank you, and thank you, viewers. I'm Gary Vedeto with ACTV. Now up to Matt Kibbe in the production booth.
Thanks, Gary. We appreciate the insight, and thank you to the captain, Glimble. Now I have up here with me Ryan Cuddy, who's been operating our top cam today. Ryan, what have you been seeing? You've been following all the action. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, it's good to see Adrian come out with some energy. This past weekend against Liberty, they lost 2 tough games at the final minute, I believe, of each game.
Yeah.
So it's good to see them kind of come out and looking for that bounce back performance. And I like what the captain Glimble said. about not trying to pick up any bad habits. Like he said, it's a lopsided game, but I think I like how they kind of came out focused, and they're sticking with the process. They're not switching anything up. Like he said, with playoffs coming up in the conference tournament, they don't want to get it out of themselves. So kind of sticking to the game plan and not switching anything up, even in a lopsided game, is good to see.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting story to follow throughout this whole entire contest. Ryan, thank you for coming on here in this first intermission. We're going to head to the break here. We'll be back shortly for the rest of our intermission report here on the Adrian College Sports Network. In about 6 minutes, we'll be back on. The score currently 9-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe, Gary Vedeto, Ryan Cuddy here, Leonard Poole as well. CJ Wade's out there operating some B-roll for us, giving us some awesome footage. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network to bring you our thoughts on the first period and look forward to the second period.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you.
Tickets on sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the most innovative institution section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a best value school. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, top performers on social mobility and a focus on student success. To learn more about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.
Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
Welcome back to the Arrington Ice Arena here for senior night for the Adrian College Men's Division I ACHA hockey program here. Gary Veneto, Matt Kibbe to bring you our intermission thoughts. You got to hear from Rainer Gimbel right before this intermission telling us his thoughts about this game. You know, what's a quick summary for those that had to miss that?
You know, I think what's really neat about that, again, he's a senior tonight. It's about enjoying it and enjoying tonight's game and, you know, going along with that. But then I asked him, you know, back to business, the puck's dropping. He said, hey, with a game like this, it's important for them to focus on what they need to do and stay away from mistakes and everything else. So, it's a great opportunity to talk to Rainier Glimpel, a great senior. What a great guy. See why he's a captain on the team. And, you know, he's very thankful for us and the opportunity he's had here. So
yeah, so you got to also interview Coach Gary Estalis. What were his thoughts on the first period?
I did. So, you know, I asked him, you know, how are the guys out on the ice right now? And, okay, sure, 9-0, that's great to see, but he said, you know, they're okay. They're okay right now, but they're turning over the puck a little too much, and they want to clean that up in the second period. And I asked him, you know, what are your plans for the second period? What do you want to see? And, hey, he summed it up perfectly. Keep the puck out of the back of the net. You know, He wants to keep it out of the net and everything else. And, again, I asked him, you know, with tonight being senior night, what's up with the seniors? How does he feel about the seniors? And he said, well, hey, the seniors, they have some of their own goals.
Yeah.
But again, they do, and it's a great night to honor them. That's what tonight's all about, and it's just a great environment. Like I said, we've seen some kids out here with signs. We got signs on the walls. It's a great atmosphere, a great group of guys that are going to be graduating, and really thankful to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's an absolutely tremendous game so far. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs, 41-5, 9-0 the score. You know, when we come back for the second period, I'll let you give your thoughts on what you need to see happen for Slippery Rock and for Adrian. So we're going to take a quick break here on the Adrian College Sports Network and send you off. About 3 minutes left until this second period gets underway. I want to take a quick second to introduce the staff and crew that we have here for this ACHA Men's Division I hockey team. Obviously, you got Matt Kibbe and Gary Veneto on the call today, but on the other end, we got Ryan Cuddy operating the top cam for us. He was the one that came and gave us his intermission thoughts. He's going to come over on camera right now and give you a chance to see what he's looking like here as Ryan Cuddy. Just come here. This is Ryan Cuddy. He talks about everything. Leonard just went running. Leonard Poole, come back over here. This is Leonard Poole. He's operating the bench cam. He's the reason we were able to get that site, be it with Gary Vedito and Rainer Gimbel, an absolutely tremendous asset to the crew here at ACTV. And, one of the most important people on the ACTV staff, amazing with a camera, I must say, is CJ Wade, who is an absolute geologist, mathematician. Everything you want in a social science person is here in CJ Wade, and she does a tremendous B-roll job. And, real quick, we got Trey Matthews in the booth. He's the commentator. Come here, Trey. This is Trey Matthews. He comes in and supports this men's Division I hockey team. He's the commentator for the ACHA women's D1 hockey team. And this is just to show the tremendous staff that we have here for ACTV. All student run and absolutely tremendous. And we're going to take a quick break here before we bring you the second period of action. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
On sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena for this third period of action here on the Adrian College Sports Network. 20 minutes up on the clock, and we're back and going. The Bulldogs win the face-off, and we're going to be at 19:53 already here. 9-0 the score as the teams have switched sides. The Bulldogs heading left to right on your radio dial, and the Slippery Rock Pride doing vice versa. Tipped in front, couldn't get by as Vaughn is the one with it. Let's update the scoreboard for you folks at home. We are in the second period of action as Vaughn is the one with it. He takes a shot, and it looks like a goaltending change as Logan Johnson has headed in between the pipes for this Slippery Rock Pride.
Yeah, let's see if that changes the story at all. But again, I think for Slippery Rock tonight, it's going to be a slippery slope up this hill with the Bulldogs. Again, they're number one in the nation for the 15th week in a row. So again, the Bulldogs having a lot of great success, but the Slippery Rock Pride, they're going to change it up with their goalkeepers.
Coet has it. He tips it off the half wall, tries to go after it, but Stone's going to be the one that's there, and he's going to take it away. Oshawa has it, and it's going to go the other way now with Glimble, the captain, having it up. He's coming up here, and he gives it off to Savario. Savario dumps it in on the forecheck where Glimble's going to be the first one to touch it, but Savario can't get down there to help him out, and Slippery Rock's going to try and get it away. Donaldson down to Savario. Savario back to Stone. Stone slides it over to Oshawa. Oshawa tries to tip it in front, but Glimble couldn't do it. Stone keeps it in the offensive zone, though, as exactly how you want to have happen. Oshawa hits it off of the leg of a Slippery Rock Swinderman, and it's going to go the other way. A 2-on-1 developing here, but Donaldson gets back in time and takes it away, and takes away the opportunity for the Slippery Rock Pride. He takes a long shot, and Johnson's going to get a save here after it hits off his chest. Going the other way now, Slippery Rock, long pass up ice that came from Grossman, and he's going to send it the other way as Linden Labinka is the one that has to go in and takes a shot at misses wide. Shots in favor of the Bulldog, 43-5, and it now Stanko has it. He crosses over Bruiser at center ice, launches it half the length of the ice as Johnson put a glove on it, and then Overval is going to come and take it away. Correction, that's going to be Smith. Smith takes it to the other way and fingertips it with the backhand, and it's going to hit off the netting with 17:55 here in this first period. You know, I told you, Gary, I'd give you an opportunity to tell me what you think Slippery Rock needs to do to get back into this game or make an impact and get some momentum going into their conference tournament that's going to start tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I think right now momentum builders for Slippery Rock is, again, not giving up any more goals. You know, I think a win for them is giving up no goals in this period. And you know what? They got 5 shots on that all night tonight. If they can double that or even triple that, I think that would be a win right there for them.
Bond's the one with it. He gives it over to Chagase. Chagase tips it in front to Frederick and Jelly, but can't do much with it as it gets through Johnson. He gets a save there. Bond and Chagase going after it. Pressure coming from Edelberg. And Chagase is the one with it. He gives it up to Frederick and Jelly, who's going to nudge it back over to Chagase. And Chagase is going to settle behind Barrett. 17 minutes, 20 seconds left as Slippery Rock tries to poke it away. Edelberg has it, but Chagase is going to recover and send it the other way. Bond has it now. He pushes it up to Kuhn. Kuhn's going to cross over center ice and give it to Frederick and Jelly, who dumps it into the opposite corner on that far side. That's going to be the blocker side of Johnson, and a nice jump save there by Bond, but it's going to escape the offensive zone, and the Bulldogs will have to reset. He dumps it in. Frederick and Jelly's going to head down on the forecheck to try and get it. Can't get it in time, but then he's going to come in, deliver a hit, and get that puck back, and it's going to go up to the point where Bond's at. He fakes a slap shot, dekes it around the defender, and now Fife has to have it. That defender is going to be Labinka. Labinka is going to try and go after it. Another save there by Edelberg. But now Bond is going to have to go after it as Barrett comes way out of his crease to play that puck and gives it up to Spate. Spate dumps it into that opposite corner where Moore is going to be the first one there with speed, and Perkowski's down there with him as well. And then it's going to be cleared by Haynes for the Pride. Moore's going to be the first one back to it. He's going to give it up to Oshawa. Oshawa's looking for anything he can here as he sets up behind Barrett and then heads up, gives it to Spate. Spate's going to cross over the center line and dump it in on the near side corner, but Johnson's going to come out and play it, push it all the way around, and that's going to be hit by Reamer. And now Stone's going to have to go after it with a little bit of pressure coming from Coet.
You know, Matt, you mentioned earlier with the Slippery Rock, you know, how they had to cancel, or rather they canceled the game tomorrow night, looking into tournament time and everything else as we have a stoppage in play, and we'll see what gets sorted out here in a minute. But again, the Bulldogs as well, they're going to be going into tournament play next week in Davenport, so they got another big series of playoffs here in the Great Lakes Collegiate Hockey League, so I know they want to continue to do well tonight and adhere to what Coach was talking about, not giving up any goals or anything else. But again, it's very important for these Bulldogs to come away with a great win tonight on senior night, but also they got next week to think about too as tournament time starts up.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Everything going on here is what we want for them to get their momentum going. With 15:49 left, the Bulldogs are going to head to the penalty kill. Too many men on the ice was the call, and 9-0 is the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Yeah, it looks like you said, we got Dominic Moore in the box right now. Too bad to see something I know Coach is very happy and pleased with throughout the year. A point of pride for him, as he would say, their penalty play and everything else. So we'll see how they do here in the next 2 minutes.
Johnson comes out and grabs it. The bench minor is going to be served by Dominic Moore. On senior night, he gets sent to the sin bin for 2 minutes.
One more time, why not?
With 15:30 left, 1:40 left, Barrett's going to see the first shot of the second period, and it's going to be saved and sent the length of the ice on the penalty kill with 1:30 left on that now. Johnson comes out, plays it up, gives it up to Lindenbach, or Lebecca, my apologies. He's going to be the one going after it, but Finger can't get to it, and then Glimble's going to send it down and kill some clock here with 15:05 left in this second period of action.
No, Matt, like you said, we got some great shots here tonight. We got 3 different camera angles. We got in between the benches cam. Also have a chance to interview someone down there as well. So, and again, using this great new software, being able to capture some wonderful replays. Keep an eye on our Twitter feed. Make sure you click and subscribe to YouTube and follow all the great action here on Adrian College Television.
9-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network, streaming on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM and the Adrian College YouTube channel. 40 seconds left in the too many men on the ice call as Dominic Moore is serving that penalty for the Bulldogs. Nothing going here for Slippery Rock as Dan Stone's able to clear it the length of the ice right on goal. No goalie in net, that would have been right on.
Yes, that would have been sweetness. But, yeah, like you said, about 25 seconds left in this penalty, and they've only got one shot. Slippery Rock has only had one shot here in the last minute and 40 seconds as they had a man advantage.
15 seconds left, 14 minutes left in this second period of action. Slippery Rock looking to head in. It's given up to Hickey, but it's going to be pushed off by Frederick Angeli, a very physical player for this Bulldog hockey team. And then Bond is going to send it the length of the ice, and Moore is back on the ice, and the Bulldogs are 5-on-5 here with 13:40 left here in this second period of action. 9-0 the score here, looking for anything they can. Frederick Angeli going after it, can't get much there, and it's going to be back to Bond. He rips one from the point, and Johnson's going to get a save there. Absolutely rifled from the point.
No, absolutely. But I want to go back to Frederick Angeli. Like you said, you've seen him down there getting physical, and that's what Coach Styles is always talking about playing Bulldog hockey. You know, that compete, that physical, hard playing, smash mouth hockey. And that senior right there, Frederick Angeli, just leading the way. And we got another senior right now, Glenville, taking the face-off.
Slippery Rock's going to win that face-off. It's back to Haynes, and then he's going to give it up, and Savario's going to take it away. Nolan rips a wrister from the point, and it's going to go right over top of the head of Johnson, where Slippery Rock's going to regather possession. That's Haynes with it, and it's going to be sent the other way, where Glimble's going to steal it away and give it back up to Nolan and slide it over to Kotek. Kotek rips a wrister from the point, and an easy Lakes pad save by the goaltender Johnson. Kotek takes another rip, had him beat just a little too high over that crossbar, and it's going to remain 9-0 here with 12:50 left. Savario has it. He gives it back over to Donaldson. Donaldson back up to the point for Nolan. Nolan rifles one from the point. Can't get it past the goaltender Johnson as Kotek has to go after it. It's going to go the other way now as Edelberg is going after it with speed, looking for anything that he can. Down with Nolan, who gets pinned along the half wall, and then Savario is going to come and take that puck away and get it out of that danger zone behind the net of Barrett. Savario heading in now, looking for anything he can. He's on the far side, gives it back to Stanko at the top of the slot, and now Vaughn is with it. He takes a shot. It tips off the skate of Donaldson, can't get through, and saved by Johnson. Vaughn has it again. Chagase with it. Cross-ice pass onto the glove side. Tipped in by Smith, and that's going to be another goal to give the Bulldogs double digits.
Smitty got a tip right there again. You've seen a lot of puck action moving around on our forecheck right now. Great to see the puck on the offensive side. And here we go with the replay rather. You see the shot and tip. What a good-looking play there by the Bulldogs.
An absolutely tremendous-looking goal there as Smith got credit for the tip. And that's going to make it 10-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network as Stanko takes it away in the face-off circle, doing everything he can there to get around Slippery Rock. It's going to hit off of Lebecka. And Stanko's going to have it. Lambinka goes after it, sends it back the length of the ice, and it's going to be where Nolan's at to grab it. Or correction, that was Finger. Chagase has it now. He's going to retreat back into the defensive zone and slide it over to his line mates, Vaughn. Vaughn pushes it up to Stanko. Stanko takes it off the skate and settles it down, looking for anything he can. Vaughn has it, tips it along the opposite way, and Chagase has it now, looking for anything he can. Chagase heads in, takes a shot, and a backhand shot into the corner, and that's going to make it 11-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
There you go, senior. Get you a goal on your night tonight. Way to go, Chagase. Now, again, the Bulldogs up here 11-0 in the second period with 11:22 to go in the second period. And again, make sure you stay tuned for the intermission report. We're going to have an opportunity to interview another one of the players as well as Coach Gary Astalos and kind of share his feedback during our intermission report.
Face-off won by the Bulldogs. 11:20 left here in this second period of action, almost halfway through this contest as the shot comes from Slippery Rock, hits off of Chagase. Or correction, that's going to hit off a Kuhn and go the other way as Frederick Angeli is going to regather and dump it in. Fife's going to go after it. I believe Fife is still without a goal today as he was the player to watch. Had a strong week in practice as Coach Gary Estalos told us, and then a glove save is going to call him by Johnson off of the stick of Stone.
Yeah, no, like you said, Fife was one of the guys to watch, and it's going to be interesting to see what kind of comes of this. And also, I think you mentioned Jordan Oshway as well, too. So, we're going to keep an eye on those guys as well as our seniors. We want to make sure they have a great night tonight. But, again, it was awesome to see Connor Smith, the freshman, getting involved here tonight, finding himself with a goal on this senior night.
Slippery Rock wins the face-off. Heading the other way with it is Coet. That's going to be a save there by Barrett. Only the third shot of this period for Slippery Rock. 55-8 here at Arrington Ice Arena. My apologies. Going the other way, Fife goes down to the ice. Can't get to it in time. Oshaway has it. And the two players Coach had said are looking to have a big game today are on the ice now looking for anything they can. Fife has it. He's going to give it back to Oshaway. Oshaway slides it over to Stone. Stone tries to deke around, elects to go back to the point and slide it back over to Oshaway. Oshaway finds a spot in the middle, over to Fife. Fife back to Stone. Stone rips one, and a save by Johnson. Can't get through all the traffic in front of the net. Fife has it again along the far side half wall, coming back to the point right in front of the Bulldog bench, and now Kuhn has it. He gives it back up to Oshaway. Oshaway looking to deke in front, goes to the top of the slot right on the blocker side of the face-off circle. Gives it to Stone. Stone back to Oshaway. Awesome puck movement here by the Bulldogs as Kuhn has it. Not taking a shot yet. Finding that best lane to get a shot off as Oshaway has it. He delivers a shot, and there's the goal as Frederick and Jelly tips it in, or maybe even Fife got credit for that
I don't
goal.
know. I think Fife may have. I know they were looking at each other. I think one of them got a stick on it. But yeah, let's see that on the replay if we can. Because, yeah, I think Fife was approaching the bench, but we'll see as well, too, what they have to say. And it looks like we have, confirmation? It was.
I believe we're going to give credit to Frederick and Jelly on that goal.
Okay, that's all right. He can get another one.
Fife can just try and get another one later on here in front of the net. We're not going to give him the credit. We'll wait for the announcement. How about we do that here on the Adrian College Sports Network?
Goal pending.
Goal pending. Either Frederick and Jelly or Fife is getting credit with the goal. And we shall see here waiting the announcement of the PA address announcer.
No, but either way, we got 12-0 with the Bulldogs leading the way tonight with 9:35 left to go. And what a great way to end for these seniors tonight. Having a lot of fun out on the ice.
We were wrong on both ends. Jordan
Oshaway, the other guy to watch for.
Jordan Oshaway gets credit for the goal, and he was also slated to have a big game here, and he's going to get on the stat sheet tonight with 9:16 left, and he's the one that makes it 12-0. So we were all wrong here.
You know what, man?
Up
Even
in the breezeway.
With all these three different angles and everything else, like you said, up here in the breezeway and everything else, we sometimes miss the best angles.
Nolan goes in. He's going to deliver a goal. Nolan, that's his first goal of the season.
Freshman.
We were looking for that all year.
And you see the crowd erupting right now.
This is the one they celebrate to make it 13-0. Nolan gets credit for the goal here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Let's take a look here. He goes in front. A little late on the replay, but either way, you see the celebration.
You do, and you know what I got to say right now?
There he is.
I got to point out, Kotek. You see him, one of the seniors out there, looking for the puck. He wants to make sure Nolan gets that puck for his first goal here with the Adrian College Bulldog hockey team. Boy, what a great moment.
Wow, Nolan gets credit for his first goal of the year, and the bench goes crazy for the freshman.
Man, they do.
That's exactly what you want out of this team. An absolutely tremendous moment for Nolan getting his first goal of the season.
Hey, good on him and good on the boys for supporting him. You love seeing that.
Sheldon Nolan gets credit for the goal there to make it 13-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. His first goal of the season comes in the last game on home ice.
A freshman with his first goal of the year on senior night. How poetic is that?
A freshman. He's going to be here in 4 years on the same night, looking to maybe score a goal on his senior night. But he gets his first career goal here at Arrington Ice Arena.
It's almost like passing of the torch, you know. Hey, come on, guys.
It is a passing of the torch. I think that's a question you ask Coach Estalos right between the second and third intermission.
I'm going to write that down.
I think that's an awesome question to ask him. As Donaldson's heading across center ice, he's going to send it around and come back where Savario's at to try and poke it up. Donaldson has it. He pushes it out into the point, and another shot and goal by Glimble after a great pass from Donaldson, and it is 14-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
No, it's going to continue to build up right now, and you feel for Slippery Rock. You never like to see a blowout, but boy, here we got 8:02 left here in the second period, a 14-0 lead by the Bulldogs. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs, 59-8. And again, we got Slippery Rock. They got to find something to build on. They need to get more shots on that, get some more traffic, and clear it out of their D zone. So that's what they need to do here next.
Just under 8 minutes to go. Taken away there by Bond. Bond delivers a shot, and it's going to be a save by Johnson. 14-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Fife has it. He gives it back to Bond. Bond looking for anything he can. Goes into traffic. Can't get through. Sent the length of the ice. That was sent down by Edelberg. And Barrett comes out of his net to play it. Shots in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs, 6-8. That's going to be the second hat trick of the night. Savario and Glimble both have hat tricks tonight in Glimble's senior night.
Yeah, no,
so
it's great to see
awesome
a captain with a hat
storyline.
trick tonight. That's a great way to. And again, what a nice guy. I couldn't ask for.
What a great guy.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a nicer guy to interview down there. Very thankful again. Had some great answers and just willingness to work with us. That's wonderful to see and great to see him have a hat trick tonight. But again, we got 6:57 here left in the second period. Bulldogs are up 14-0 here on Adrian College Television. Make sure you click and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as thank you to our listeners on 107.9 WVAC, your home for Adrian College Hit Radio and Adrian College Sports.
14-0 is right as Chagase has it at the top of the point. He's looking for anything he can. He's on the near side, goes into the slot, had the goaltender beat, just missed a little wide as he sends it back to the point where Bond's at. He takes a shot, hits off a Stanko right in front of Johnson, but Chagase is going to regather and keep it in the offensive zone where Bond's going to rip another shot, and Johnson's going to get a save and send it the other way as Slippery Rock is looking for anything they can to find the momentum that they need. Chagase has it. He settles down behind Barrett. And Finger was the one that took it away to head out and start the offensive attack. Smith dumps it into the opposite corner on the far side. Going the other way, that's going to be hit away by Swinderman and then dumped back the length of the ice from the face-off circle. Now behind the net looking for anything they can. That's Grossman. Vaughn has it. He hits it off of the glass, and Finger's going to be the one that goes after it. Vaughn at the point, looking for anything he can. He elects to dump it behind the net, behind Johnson, where Coon's out to grab it. Finger has it. He pushes it up to the Oshawi, right at the point. He settles in front. It's right in the middle, right at the blue line, and Finger has it now on that far side. He gives it back to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Oshawi. Oshawi looking for anything he can. He gives it up to Finger, and Finger likes to go back to Vaughn. Vaughn down to Smith, goes through the legs of Smith, and the Bulldogs trying to find that open shot again that they scored a few minutes on. Taking their time, finding that open pass, taking advantage of it. Vaughn has it, working on anything that they can. Finger has it now on the near side corner. Back to Oshawi. Oshawi is going to look to pass it cross ice down to Smith in that far side corner. Now Finger gathers around it, and now finally Slippery Rock's going to take it away, but then Oshawi is able to keep it in with the length of his stick. And now Smith has it, and he's going to elect to go behind the net and then give it off to Kuhn. Nice play there by Oshawi to keep it in, and tremendous pressure here by the Bulldogs in a 14-0 lead right now. Smith has it in the far side corner and tries to take it away, but Oshawi has it, and he pushes it down into the far side slot. But then now, finally taken a win by Swinderman, and they get it out of the defensive zone and head into the offensive zone with a little bit of speed, trying to elect to find anything that they can. And Slippery Rock's going to just elect to gather and then dump in right onto Barrett, where he's going to go down to the butterfly and keep the shot out of the back of the net. 63-9 are the shot totals in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs in this 14-0 affair. 4 minutes left in this second period of action. Frederick Angeli has it now. And Gary, here you go.
Yeah, no, thanks, man. No, I know, like you said, a lot of action. The Bulldogs right now, they're being very patient. Trying to create some seams in front of the net right now, but they don't want to force anything. Again, they have this commanding lead, but something like Coach was talking about and Rainier was talking about earlier too, they don't want to have any silly mistakes, so that's what they're kind of focusing on right now. Again, maintain this lead, maintain the compete and working hard, but also not being silly and giving up any dumb goals or any dumb penalties.
A hard shot from Kotek just outside of the blue line as the Bulldogs are going to regather and get the offense set up again as they're electing to find those open seams. Be patient. They're working on that patience here, it looks like. Taking shots when they're open, passing it around, knowing you have lanes that you can go into. Cross-ice pass over to Savario. Can't get a grip on it, and he's going to dump it back to Frederick and Jelly, who gives it back to Savario, but it's going to be taken away there by Edelberg for Slippery Rock. A chance here for Slippery Rock as they head in. Reamer and Edelberg have it in 2-on-1, and Barrett's going to get a save there after going cold for a while.
You know, that's something I've asked Barrett in the past with some of our previous intermission reports, and I asked him, how do you stay focused? How do you stay in tune with this type of game and everything else? And his first thing is it's another day at the office for the boys. The guys throughout the year, they've been stellar, but for him, he's trying everything he can do to stay warm, keep his head in, keep it on a swivel. And right now, he's faced 10 shots tonight, and he's been able to handle all of those. So I don't know, another goose egg for that senior would be awesome to see tonight. But here we go. We got 2:43 left. Again, make sure you stay tuned in for our intermission report. I'm going to have a chance to speak with another player, as well as Gary, Coach Estalis, and I'll share that during the intermission report. But, again, we got about 2:30 left here in the second period, 14-0. Bulldogs, again, on the forecheck on the offensive side, setting up offense and dumping the puck back off behind.
2:22 left here in this second period of action. Glimble has it again in front, looking for anything that he can. He's going to dump it back up to the point for Bond, and now Donaldson has it behind the net. Bond gets it, recovers, looking for anything that he can here as he gives it up to Savario. Savario, the sophomore from Windsor, Ontario. Let us know where you're watching from today and on the Adrian College Sports Network as Slippery Rock's looking to get it going. Barrett with a big save in front of the net after another shot, another slap shot in the second save, and he's going to give it off to Bond and let this clock continue with 1:45 left in this second period of action. Bond's going to gather back behind Barrett and kill some more clock here. 14-0, 64-12, the shots on goal. Slippery Rock having a little bit better of a shooting period, getting down in their opportunities, taking shots when they have that ability, and looking for anything that they can. Down in front, 1:24 left here in this second period of action. Fife has it now. He's behind the net. He dumps it back for Shagase. Shagase on that near side corner right behind Barrett. He's going to settle behind there, and now we have 70 seconds left in this second period of action. Back to Bond. Bond up to Finger. Finger's going to look for anything that he can. Pushes it back to Shagase. Shagase's going to take his time in the defensive zone and elect to pass it off to Bond. 1 minute remaining here in this second period of action. 14-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network, streaming on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM and on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Everything is involved here. Give Adrian College TV a like, follow. Let us know how we're doing. This is a student-run production. We have one pro on campus, and that's Gabriel Schrei. He does all of our pro stuff, if you want to call it that, but everything else is run by students as Smith gives it down to Stanko, and Stanko back to Smith with 27 seconds left here in this second period of action. Like I said, student-run production. All of us are students at this game today. Another shot in front. Stanko gets it and then just whips it into the back of the net, and that's going to make it 15-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. There was a rebound in front, and then it got by Johnson to make it 15-0. Stanko just kind of weakly hit it into the back of the net. And there's 18 seconds left here in this second period of action. This is going to tie the season total for the Adrian College Bulldogs. 15-1 was the last time they scored 15 goals in a game. And that was against Toledo on 2-13 here at home ice. 10 seconds left in this second period. Slippery Rock looking to push in, and they're just going to try and find a goal and find some momentum to take them to their conference championship. Shot from the point from Smith and saved by Johnson. And that's going to do it here for this second period of action. We're going to take a quick break after getting some thoughts from Gary Vedito. He's down there talking to Coach Estalos, and we're going to get a player interview on air as we did last period, something we want to start doing more and that we'll start doing next year, especially considering this is the last broadcast here for the season at Arrington Ice Arena. The score 15-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. We'll take a quick break before heading down to Gary Vedito, as he's down talking to Gary Estalis right now. So take a quick break, and we'll be back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Welcome back to the Adrian College Sports Network. We're going to send you down immediately to Gary Vedito, as he's a player to bring to us here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Gary, what do you got for us?
Gary Vedito again for Adrian College Television, reporting down between the benches. I got number 19, Dominic Moore, with me, a senior. Great night tonight. You guys really have a commanding lead. What does this night mean for you seniors tonight?
It's almost like the cherry on top to 4 years here at Adrian. We came together so early in our relationships as freshmen, and to come out here and for our final one at the Arlington and put up 15 so far going into the third it's a good feeling.
No, absolutely, and I know something Coach was just talking about. We want to have a respectful game tonight, close out business and everything else, but I don't want to look too far forward. But yeah, look into next week. What's the group of seniors, and what are you guys hoping to lead the way with?
Honestly, we're going back to practice Monday, and we're going back to work. We dropped a few last weekend in Liberty, and it was a big learning curve for us, and it was a big way to learn from our mistakes. So we're going to take that into the next week and practice, train hard, practice hard, attention to detail, compete hard, and roll into playoffs. Yeah.
No, I love hearing that, Dominic Moore. Again, competing hard, working hard. I think that's a message that Coach carries on. So, again, I'm Gary Vedito with Adrian College Television. Again, thank you to Dominic Moore for joining us today. And back up to you up in the booth, Matt Kibbe.
Thank you, Gary, for that awesome interview with Dominic Moore, and he's exactly right. This is a game where you don't look past it just yet. You're going to come in on Monday and get ready to go here on the Adrian College season, looking for playoffs and along everything here in front of this crowd for senior night. 11:55 until this second period of action starts. 15-0 the score on the Adrian College Sports Network, and we're going to take a quick break here and let you check out some of our promos from the marketing department and Holly Smith involving Adrian College. If you're considering going to college, consider Adrian College as your next place and your next destination. So we have some awesome programs, and I'm one in favor of the comm department. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe and Gary Vedito send you on your way. In about 8 minutes, we'll be back to give you our second period thoughts and look forward to the third period. We'll be right back.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
To the campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Schrei. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Loser. Class of 1983 for football. Class of 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
Wisconsin Lutheran will get the football first from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Bulldogs get the football! Rumbling. West. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. Wins the football game! Adrian College wins the football game! They're storming the field! Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score! What a moment! What a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday.
Tickets on sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Because now you're a graduate of Adrian College, or soon to be. And because of that, you move into a distinctive class of Americans. You are now part of the educated elite of America. People will have more expectations of you, higher expectations of you, more need of you than you probably realize right now. People will already start turning to you, looking at you, watching you, listening to what you say, because whether you think of it or not, you are now a mentor and a teacher to those around you. Think of those core values. Think of how you can transmit them to others. Think of how you can build the groups in your workspace or elsewhere around those core values. You're going to be called upon to lead, whether it's at work, whether it's in graduate school, whether it's at a PTA meeting, whether it's in church, whether it's in a sports club. People will look at you and expect you to raise your hand. And you need to do it, and you need to step up to that, and you need to drive forward what you have learned here and the values you take away from this wonderful, wonderful college. I'm proud to be a part of the 2019 class of Adrian College, the Cinco de Mayo class, forever known. And I wish you all the greatest of success in the years to come. Congratulations to all of you.
Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena here for senior night. We got two awesome guests with us. The captain, Mama Glimble, and Mama Frederick and Jelly are with us today to tell us a little bit about what they've experienced here on senior night. I'm going to let Gary take it away here. He was able to set this up, and thank you guys for joining us here on ACSN.
Yeah, so again, thank you guys, and like I said, I'm a proud parent as well, not a hockey parent, but you both seem very proud of your boys tonight. So what does it mean tonight for you guys as mothers to see your gentlemen out there tonight on senior night?
It's an incredible feeling. It seems like it was just yesterday that I dropped him off at Adrian College for his first year, and 4 years later, this is his last home game. So very proud of him, as I am with the whole team, and it's so nice for him to take away all the friendships that he's got from from this Adrian College, and I'm really happy that he's had such a good experience here.
No, that's wonderful to hear, and I think something you shared with me earlier, just not happy about the hockey player he's become, but the person he's become as well too. So again, we have Mark Freckengelli's mother with us as well too. That's the name I struggle with. I apologize.
Frederick and Jelly, just got to sound it out.
Just got to let it flow. But again, for you, what's it mean tonight for you as a mom of another great star here at the Adrian College Bulldogs?
Same thing. I'm extremely proud of the whole team and of Mark, and it's been a great experience for the 4 years. And like Jeanette said, it seems like just yesterday when we dropped him off here, and Reiner and Mark were across the hall from each other in their dorm. And to see the success they've had here, both hockey and academically, and all the great relationships, it's been great.
No, and that's wonderful to hear. And I could say, following them up here from the press box and everything else, what a great group of guys. They work hard. They've been very respectful, pleasant, and again, as I say, me being a father, it's great to see someone else's kids do well and be very personable. So I thank you guys both for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you guys for coming up here. It's actually really awesome to get a chance to talk to those fans that are coming out here supporting the team and supporting not only their kids but the whole entire senior class. You guys are exactly the ideal type of fan base here at Adrian College, and it's so awesome to have you come and show that support on ACSN. So thank you guys for joining us up here in the booth.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for.
Go Dogs.
We put it really quick together, and they absolutely killed it. And up to Dallas is right. Up to Dallas is right. Bulldogs looking to get another national championship. That would be the seniors' second national championship. It would be absolutely tremendous. They will be down in Dallas, and we'll be following them from afar back here in Adrian, and hopefully the Bulldogs in the senior class can end on a great note. Thank you guys for joining us. We got to get back to the third period and let you guys enjoy the third period of senior night. Have a great third period, and thank you guys for coming on with us today.
Thanks, guys.
Mama Glimble and Mama Frederick and Jelly joining us here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Absolutely doing a tremendous job under pressure as we're back here with a 15-0 on the scoreboard. 20 minutes, it's off. We're good. We're clear. 15-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network as both teams are getting back on the ice to bring everything that they got. And we will start this third period of action. We're going to leave that plugged in, all right? We're going to leave it plugged in.
Fair enough.
Leave it up here, and we'll get everything back in order after this third period and after the game. We got to use it for Coach Darius Stalos.
We're going to have Coach up here again, so that's going to be great to see kind of that post-game interview. And boy, what a treat there to have a couple of the moms come in and kind of share some of their thoughts and feelings with tonight being senior night and everything else. So again, big thanks to Mama Glimble and Mama Freckengelli again. That was great to have them up here.
Absolutely tremendous, and an atmosphere that this senior class has created. It spreads all the way to the fan base and what they're able to do, and absolutely just an awesome crowd and an awesome fan base. We've gotten comments from multiple telling us how awesome we're doing, how awesome the team's doing, and just how great the atmosphere here is,
It is.
at
It's
Adrian
a great,
College.
It's a great environment, and again, you wouldn't think a small liberal arts school would have so many different opportunities to be involved in some of your passions, or maybe some unknown passions you haven't realized yet. And boy, it's been really fun following these guys this year and really kind of exploring all these different options the Bulldogs have.
Now down in the near side on that half wall, Savario already has a hat trick today. Back into the game here. Already a minute gone in this third period of action. 15-0 the score. 66 shots in favor of the Bulldogs, 12 for the Slippery Rock Pride. And something I want to point out is we have Brooke Schembry, one of the players on the NCAA women's varsity hockey team. I think we're going to try and get her over here.
Yeah,
in this
that would be great. Let's get her on there.
And it's 15-0 affair as the Bulldogs are looking for anything they can. We're streaming on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM, as well as the Adrian College TV YouTube channel, and they have that women's varsity hockey team has a big series coming up against St. Norbert in the quarterfinals for the NCHA Slates Cup.
Now, again, it's that time of year. It's tournament time. It's playoff time. So, yeah, again, make sure you click subscribe and follow everything you can for both Adrian College Bulldog Sports on our YouTube channel, but also shout out to AdrianBulldogs.com, another great resource.
An absolutely tremendous resource.
Absolutely. They keep up to date on live stats and everything else, as well as kind of any histories taking place. So great opportunity for you to follow some of your favorite Bulldog teams.
Slippery Rock is here. They're part of the College Hockey Mid-America. They actually had to cancel the game that was scheduled for tomorrow due to their conference tournament here for College Hockey Mid-America, where they'll have to play in their conference tournament. And the Bulldogs will end up doing that next weekend.
Yes.
They'll be doing the GLCHL conference tournament. That's going to be hosted at Davenport. The Bulldogs right now are currently the #1 seed for that.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a little 2-hour journey for them to get over into Grand Rapids, as Barrett makes a great save there. Stay fresh and stay alive as he's faced 12 shots tonight. But again, we got 17-20 left here to go in the third period. 15-0 with Adrian College Bulldogs up. You're tuned to Adrian College Sports Television, as well as tune in to WVAC 107.9, your home for Adrian College Hit Radio and Adrian College Sports. So how about that interview? Do you think we're going to have that here soon?
I think we're going to have it here soon. With 17 minutes left, we're going to want to get Brooke Schembry over here on ACSN to talk about the NCAA varsity hockey team for the on the women's side. She's absolutely tremendous for this hockey team. We're going to turn up her mic now as she's able to join us. Brooke, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you feeling? I'm just going to go right into it. You got a big conference series playoff tournament. How are you guys feeling about tomorrow night?
I think we're a little bit excited and a little nervous at the same time because it's always hard to beat a team 4 times in a row, as you know. So it'll be a good series, but I think we'll pull it out.
I'm going to let go.
No, absolutely. So I was going to say, as you prepare, what are you doing specifically to prepare for this game coming up?
I think we all really focus and have our own little thing we do all week. But for me, it's taking care of my body, making sure I'm going to be ready, whether it's ice bathing or getting in the AT room. Just whatever I need. They really help you out. So.
No, definitely taking those small steps to prepare yourself for success and everything else. And again, it's great to see you guys out here tonight supporting the men's team, and it's great when you see the men's and women's hockey programs support each other. So again, thank you for coming out tonight.
Of course. We're usually always here, honestly. I think we're their #1 supporters.
You're at the rink almost every single day, it feels like,
seriously.
Especially during hockey season. And how does it feel being a part of Adrian College and the Adrian College hockey family? What is that family like?
The family is honestly one of the main reasons why I ended up here at Adrian, because it's such a close, tight-knit family, and the community, too, gives a lot of support. And between that and all the coaches here at the rink, it's like one big, giant family.
And that's something I was going to say I took away from kind of our interviews with Coach Stylis as you go in and out of the coaches' rooms and offices and everything else. And that's a big hit. Big old hit. But, yeah, like you said, that sense of family kind of across all 7 teams is great to see and great to hear you kind of highlight that.
Yeah, we all get along, too, as the teams. We all hang out with each other on the weekends and stuff. So it's nice. We all support each other, too, during our games. So it's nice to see that.
14:50 left here in the third period of this 15-0 game here on the Adrian College Sports Network, as the Adrian College men's Division I hockey team, ranked #1 in the country, is hosting Slippery Rock University all the way from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. making the travel out here before their college hockey Mid-America Conference tournament. We have Brooke Shembry on the mic with us today. She started about the 17-minute mark of this third period, is telling us about how everything's going to be going down for the Adrian College women's varsity NCAA Division III hockey team. We have to clarify that. We're one of the few schools that actually have to clarify which hockey team we're talking about because we have so many, as they're going to be hosting St. Norbert in the quarterfinals for the Slats playoffs in the NCHA. You know, the men's side is also going to be hosting the semifinal for the NCHA Harris Cup. That's going to be against Trine at 7 p.m. on Saturday. The women's side is going to be playing at 7 p.m. tomorrow night and then 3 p.m. on Saturday. A doubleheader here on the Adrian College Sports Network Saturday, which is going to be a huge contest as the women will be looking to gain the number 1 seed and host the conference semifinal and conference championship here at Arrington Ice Arena the next weekend, which is the weekend of spring break of all else. You guys get to have to stay here.
So you'll
don't
be
get to
spending your
enjoy
spring break
it
on the ice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly the way. But, you know, is that something where you guys are like, you'd rather be here on spring break rather than not?
I'll say this, no place I'd rather be than at the rink on spring break, but I think we're all just kind of used to it now. It's been like that all 3 years I've been here so far. So.
Right.
And honestly, it's good because that just means that our season's going good. So.
No, absolutely. You want to be playing in March, you know. Yeah, sure, it's great to have your spring break and everything else, but at this level and within these leagues, that's the time to be playing is March.
Right.
What's something that you guys have been working on this whole season that you feel extremely proud of your team for being able to accomplish?
Honestly, as a team, we've been working on, we have goals every game, personally and then team-wise as well, that we go over in the locker room. And I think we've hit our goal almost every single game. So that's one big thing. And then just coming together as a team, like team chemistry, it's been a lot different this year. We're all really close, and we all pick each other up when we need it and get ourselves going when we need it on the bench.
So what is one of those personal goals? Can you share one of those with us?
Personally, I try to shoot for like 5 shots a game.
Okay, yeah.
And then like our power play, we try to at least get 1 goal and set it about like 50% a game.
No, that's good, and I like hearing those goals and everything else, because I think one thing that sometimes people, when they go into setting goals, is sometimes they don't set realistic or achievable goals.
Right.
And it sounds like you guys have kind of refined that and kind of honed in on that.
Yep. Every game we go around the locker room and give out 3 goals for each of us. So. And
you kind of share those with the team and everything. So that's good to hear, like what your goals are and what your teammates' goals are. And
yeah, it sets up for a good team dynamic on the ice, because we all know we're trying to reach those personal goals and help each other out a little bit.
No, absolutely.
12:10 left here in this third period of action. We're not forgetting about the game. We just have Brooke Shembry up here. We don't get an actual great opportunity always to bring in these players and have a conversation with them about what they've been seeing and what they've been doing on the ice. But there is still a game going on. 12:03 left, 15-0 to score here on the ACS end. A quick summary of these last 8 minutes. It's been back and forth for the most part. Slippery Rock getting a couple shots on goal, but Adrian keeping the bulk majority of the offense in their zone. And they're doing everything possible. Coach Estalis and staff has got to be tremendously impressed with his team after coming off of 2 losses to Liberty in the last minute of each game. That's going to be a tough one to follow.
Heartbreakers.
But as we said, Matt Kibbe, Garrett Vedeto, and now Brooke Shembry joining us here on the Adrian College Sports Network. And Brooke, we thank you for joining us and giving us your insight into the life of a women's NCAA Division III hockey player and how impressive that grind is. Is it the grind that everyone thinks it is?
It is for sure a grind. We work out 3-4 times a week, and then we're also skating 5 times a week, plus, usually 2 games on the weekend. So it's definitely every single day at the rink. It's a grind, whether it's getting in homework in between or whatever else working. It's definitely a grind out here at Adrian.
Well, that's good to hear, and hopefully, all that hard work that you're putting in and everything else, you guys are going to see some success here in March and everything else. So it's great to hear that you guys sharing those goals with us and everything else, as well as your dedication to hard work and everything else. So again, we thank you very much.
Yeah, Brooke, thank you for joining us today and coming on the Adrian College Sports Network. We're going to let you get back and watch the game, take all the hard questions away from you, and just relax before tomorrow's contest. So thank you, Brooke, for joining us here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you again, Brooke. Appreciate it.
Thank you. As we get back here, we have 10:50 left here in this third period of action, almost halfway through. There was a shot on goal. It was given up by Johnson, but the Bulldogs continue to keep that pressure on. And, I think the next person we're going to have to bring on air that she doesn't know is going to be coming.
Yes,
I think we're going to have to ask Carly Costello to come on air for the Adrian College Sports Network as she makes her way over here with camera in hand, as we now have Carly Costello joining us on the Adrian College Sports Network here with 10:25 left in a 15-0 score. Carly, how are you doing today? Honestly.
I've had better days, let's be real here. Definitely a tough night, senior night.
It is. And you're a senior yourself as well. We've seen you get the recognition out there in center ice.
Yeah, I didn't know that was coming, so I was
moment.
an even bigger mess than I already was there. I've been to a lot of senior nights. I mean, I grew up here. This is my 6th year, taking pictures of senior night. But, it hits you way different when it's your own. And
it does.
You're as close to a team as I've gotten to this one.
And you have been.
Very special group of guys and coaches. I can't say enough about the quality of people that we have here. Just they welcomed me into their team with open arms my sophomore year, even my freshman year. I mean, we've been a part of this since it feels like the beginning when Coach Estalos came in. It's definitely a very bittersweet night.
No, I'm sure, and that's where, like you said, some of those sentiments you're sharing of the team. I know Coach Estalos and the team, they share those same sentiments with you and everything else. They're so thrilled to have you and be a part of this team, and the hard work and dedication you got for these guys. It really shows itself.
It really does. It's just a great group of guys, great group of coaches. I mean, definitely a big character team here. It's impressive. I mean, we've got a very skilled group of guys, but I mean, they have even more character than they have skill. So
no, absolutely, and I think that's something I picked up from Glimble's mom as well too. She was again saying how she's happy with the man he is on the ice, but the man he is off the ice, just that whole person. It just makes me so happy to see.
It definitely does. I mean, Reiner. I mean, as soon as we heard one of our assistant captains last year, J.P. Grinnell, graduated early. He would have been my pick for captain this year, but he left a year early. And as soon as I knew J.P. was graduating, I thought that Reiner would be the perfect person to be our captain this year, and he's definitely done it well.
No, what a gentleman. Both on and off the ice. You see his compete, his working hard, and everything else.
8:28 left here in this third period of action. Like we said earlier, there's still a game going on. We're just getting around it here, 15-0 on the Adrian College Sports Network. Shots 75-14 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Absolutely tremendous shots by Vaughn and company here as Johnson gets a save there. And you can hear the senior moms and parents getting loud here. This is your – I'm not going to try and make you cry here, but I'm going to ask this question, okay? This is your last game with the ACHA Men's Division I team at Arrington Ice Arena. What does that feel like?
Oh, my, yeah. There's a lot of feeling there. I kind of grew up going to Thursday night hockey games, so it's bittersweet that this is my last one. Definitely a lot of feelings there.
No, I can imagine. Real quick, though, I just want to let everyone know we had the substitute change. We had Michael Barrett, the senior, go ahead and step out for the number 35, Trevor Kalowski. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Kalinowski.
Kalinowski, thank you. He's going to step into net tonight and get the last 7 minutes and 50 seconds in, it looks like, tonight. But
Coach told us before the game he was going to look to get him in for at least a minute if he could, and he's getting him in here for 7 minutes. He was called up, basically, kind of like a major league kind of transaction, called up from the D2 team to help for some injuries, we'll say, for the Adrian College Bulldogs, and he's going to get an opportunity here to get on the stat sheet, and that was something Coach Gary Estalos wanted to have happen today.
No, great to see, but no, I want to go back to Carly if I can real quick. So, again,
she's like looking at us like, stop, you're asking me these tough questions. I don't want to have these questions right now.
Right. Just maintain your composure. No.
At least I'm not on camera, right?
No, you're not on camera.
No, you're doing great. But no, I guess though, in your words though, can you kind of sum up what you've done for this program and both now and in the past, and kind of just give us a macro view of what you've done with coach and staff?
So 6 years ago, I started bringing my dad's camera to hockey games. I actually used to bring the camera to every single Adrian College hockey game when I was in high school up until my freshman year. But I feel like my family always felt like we had a connection with the ACHA program here.
Sure.
At first it was with the Division III team that used to help coach my little brother. But then I don't know what it was about the D1 team. I think it might have been like that Thursday night hockey we always play.
Sure.
That was always like our go-to Thursday night thing. So then when Coach Estalos came in, I'd met Coach Estalos the summer before he came in and before I came in at our Hockey Ministries International camp. And I mean, we were all impressed by him there at camp, and he became a family friend. And he knew that my mom and I were very passionate about growing the ACHA program and like the exposure.
Sure,
That's always been
absolutely.
the biggest thing I wanted to do, is just give these guys exposure, because they work as hard as NCAA athletes do, and
No,
like I really
absolutely.
have always felt that they deserve just the same recognition. So
No, they do. They, like you said, they put the hard work in and everything else. And like you said, all the content that you capture is on top of the statistics and everything else. And your work behind the scenes to kind of highlight their success and their abilities. That's awesome. And I know that's a very valuable resource to Coach A and the whole team. So again, and I want to say thank you from up here as well,
thank
too.
you to us. You're so important to what we do here
absolutely.
for ACSN with stats, information about the team. I would not have known it was Nolan's first career goal if it wasn't for Carly Costello letting us know and going crazy when he scored.
Right. And what a special moment
What a
for
special
everyone.
moment.
Yeah, that was
so
fun.
We're going to give you I'm not going to keep you here and keep asking you these tough questions. I'll let you get back over there, enjoy the time with your family. Your mom is here and everyone. And John, I believe Johnny's down between the benches right now dealing and helping out with the team. What's your final words for this ACHA hockey team in your senior year? This is the last question, I promise.
Yeah.
It's going to be the toughest one, but it's the last one, okay?
oh man, I'm gonna start crying again. Just thank you. I mean, I told them last night, they surprised me yesterday morning before practice, and said some really nice things to me, and it's just thank you for being so appreciative, for welcoming me into your family. I told them yesterday morning, my sophomore year, I had a very bad experience playing hockey, and I didn't want to be at the rink for a while. I could have lost my love for hockey, and they were the reason I didn't, and they're the reason I wanted to be at the rink every day, and that's just, I from the bottom of my heart, just thank you to them, to their parents, to Coach Estalos. He's been there for me when I feel like my world's kind of crashing down, and thank you guys, thank you to them, I can't say it enough.
What a great way to
Absolutely tremendous.
thank
I'm not
you.
even going to ask you any more questions like that.
No,
We're
that's
just going to
great.
end on that one. Thank you to Carly
Thank you,
Costello for
Carly.
coming over here and for everything she does for the ACHA Men's Division I hockey team and for Arrington Ice Arena as a whole. She is so important to how this arena functions. I don't know if this building might fall down when she graduates. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what happens.
Another big
but
shoe to fill.
Absolutely
Yes.
tremendous person
Yes.
and just an absolutely tremendous hockey person and a hockey guru, if you really want to call it that.
Yeah.
We're going to go all out here. So thank you, Carly, for joining us here on the Adrian College Sports Network and being part of this ACHA program.
Thank you, Matt and Gary.
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it for everything.
Thank you, Carly. Now we get back here. We have 4:25 left here in this hockey game. 15-0 is still the score as it's been going back and forth. We've had a couple interviews here as Vaughn was trying to get a goal, can't get it. He's set up right in front of the slot doing everything he can, but Slippery Rock's going to grab it and head the other way. Adrian College, #1 for the 15th consecutive week. Slippery Rock from Slippery Rock, PA, and a shot at goal by Vaughn! And there it is. That gets everyone going as the Bulldogs break their season record for goals in a game, making it 16-0 with 4 minutes left.
No, we got the sophomore defenseman out of Waterford, Michigan, Mason Vaughn with a goal there. And again, you see the crowd erupting, and I got a feeling that's another first goal tonight. So, again, great to see these underclassmen kind of accept the torch from the seniors. As the seniors, they want to cap off their senior night as they got 4 minutes left here in this third period. And I know they're all looking forward to tournament time. We got Davenport and Grand Rapids hosting the Great Lakes Collegiate Hockey Association finals. So, again, we've got that coming up next week, and then after that, they'll be headed down to Texas.
Mason Vaughn gets credit for his first goal of the season. Mason Vaughn, the sophomore from Waterford, Michigan, played for the Idaho Ice Cats out in the WSHL, and he gets his first goal of the season with 4 minutes left in this third period of the final home regular season game before playoffs start here for this ACHA Men's Division I hockey team.
You know, I didn't get to share it earlier with the other intermission report because, again, we had the two great mothers of Frank and Gelli and Glenn Bolan earlier. But I was able to talk to Coach Estalos earlier, and I guess to put it in perspective right now if we can, because they are, like you said, they canceled tomorrow's game. They're going into tournament time. But, again, they have they're shorthanded right now. They do have some injuries. And as you look out at the bench, our bench is twice the size of them right now. So, again, it kind of puts it in perspective. And he really wants to keep this game healthy and respectful, and that's
Yeah.
kind of everyone's focus right now. It's good to see some of these underclassmen get their first goals and everything else, but, we got the lead. We pretty much got the win secured, but let's keep everyone healthy and let's have a respectful game out on the ice.
Slippery Rock's been doing everything they can. They have 14 shots on goal, just too little, too late here for the Slippery Rock Pride, trying to get everything going. This Adrian College hockey team is just overpowering in terms of their talent and ability, and they had a tough series last week at Liberty, and now they're going to have to go in to this conference tournament where they were able to get the #1 seed and win the regular season championship. That's another thing. This senior class, 4 years, 4 regular season titles.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely impressive.
And, and they've had 2 already collegiate championships and everything else. And then, as well as a natty in 2018. But yeah, I'm going to go grab Coach.
Go get Coach.
I'm going to go
Can't
grab
let him
Coach.
forget this week.
Nope, we can't let him forget because it's senior night.
It's senior night. We got to get him up here. We got to
Right.
get him some questions asked. 1:43 left as Gary Veneto is going to head down and grab Coach Gary Astalos and get us this post-game interview involving the seniors and senior night. Offside's going to be the call on Slippery Rock as there's a minute 31 left in this game. 16-0 the score. A season high for the Bulldogs. As you know what? I'm going to give Ryan Cuddy a mic here as he's operating the top cam. And we're going to have Ryan get on and join us here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ryan, we haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, it's been quite a bit.
You're the play-by-play voice for the basketball team who just actually ended up winning their first MIAA tournament game since 2012. What's that like for you being a part of ACTV and being that voice?
It's been a blast. I took over a little bit after the second semester started, so the season was already going and they were already in conference play once I started up as the play-by-play announcer for both men's and women's. But it was a blast to kind of see that team grow, and especially with their men's team was projected to get dead last in the MIAA, and then they qualified as the 3 seed, got in the MIAA tournament, and actually won a game, so that was awesome to see.
Can they do it? Can they win it?
They've split with every team in the MIAA. They split the season series except for Olivet, who they swept.
Okay.
So they've beaten everyone. They've lost everyone, but they've also beaten everyone that's remaining in the MIAA tournament. So it's not out of the question, that's for sure.
35 seconds left here, actually 32 now. After it hits off the netting, and we're going to have a whistle here and a face-off on the glove side of Johnson. And Ryan Cuddy joining me up in the booth. And, this is your first time in a long time being back at the hockey rink. How does it feel up here, Cole?
Yeah, it's I don't think I've been here all second semester. I think it's pretty much been strictly at the Maryland for basketball, but it's fun to be back at Arrington. It's always great energy here, and it's always great to see. You're going to get a lot of people, and pretty much no matter which hockey team it is. And that's the great thing about Adrian is we got so many different hockey teams, so there's a lot of support around campus.
12 seconds left in this contest as the Bulldogs are looking to just hang on to the puck. And they will do so as time winds down. And we're going to have Coach Gary Astalos come up and join us. Ryan, do you have any final thoughts about this game that you were just working here for the Adrian College Sports Network?
It was great to see them, and I believe this is the last regular season game, am I correct? Yeah, it was great to see them finish out on a high note, especially after a tough 2-game series over this past weekend against Liberty, where they lost both games in the final minutes of both. So it was good to see them bounce back and then really hit their stride and get some momentum going towards the conference tournament.
Bulldogs are going to win this one here on senior night as they go in line and shake hands, taking their time, greeting their team, letting them know how much they're thankful for these seniors as they shake hands with the Slippery Rock Pride. And we will be back shortly for an interview with Coach Gary Astalos as he tells us his final thoughts, and we ask him a couple questions about today's game, and we look forward to the future in terms of playoffs. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Final score here, 16-0. Stay tuned for our thoughts from Coach Gary Astalos here on the Adrian College Sports Network. I have to bring it back early. The seniors are taking their final lap here at Arrington Ice Arena as the whole team and stadium is giving them a standing ovation here, taking their final lap. And this is a well-deserved applause by the team and everyone here as they finish out the regular season, and they finish undefeated at home, finishing 20-0 here at Arrington Ice Arena, and there's a tremendous record for them. Only 9 losses in their career, doing everything they possibly can as they come by us right now. As we now have Coach Gary Estalos walking up here. You're going to go on this one. We're going to give him the microphone. We're going to turn that up for him, and we're going to get this going right now. Ryan, you want to bring it back over here as we get everything going, and we have Coach, we're going to back up a little bit. We got a weird camera today with it right on top of us. But, Coach, how are you feeling after today's victory against Slippery Rock, looking forward to playoffs?
Yeah, I'm just really proud of our seniors. They're a great group, great leadership group, and really lucky to have them. So looking forward to the playoffs and excited to see what happens here.
Following today's game, you know, you had the senior night and Nolan got his first career goal. How cool is that to see the passing of the torch? I can see you getting emotional for these seniors. This is your first class, your first recruiting class. How special is this to you?
Yeah, it's super special. I was happy for Shelly to pop his first goal there, and it was great. So, but like I said, this is about the seniors, and we're excited for them and couldn't be more proud.
I'm going to let you go enjoy your time with your seniors. Thank you for coming up here, Coach, and answering our final questions. Great game, great season here at Arrington Ice Arena. Coach Gary Estalos coming up here to talk about his final thoughts of this game and heading down to spend the time with his seniors as they're up on the video board. You know, I don't think we really have much to say here, Gary. I think we should just get off the air, give the seniors their moment, enjoy everything they have to tell us about this hockey team. The final score, 16-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe, Gary Veneto. The Bulldogs absolutely dominated this game exactly how they were supposed to. They did everything right. They did the game they needed to do, and they played great. Gary, do you have any final thoughts before we send everyone else on their way?
You know, just one last thing. Just, again, big thanks to the seniors tonight. It's their night. This is what it's all about, and I'm looking forward to playoff hockey now. Let's see what the boys can do.
Yeah, and a huge thank you to the seniors for not only being a part of everything they do here, but giving us the opportunity to be a part of their team and give them the broadcast. You know, I've been holding on to this thought. They actually, the whole team in senior class wrote us a thank you letter to ACTV and me and Gary for being a part of this team. And without them, we wouldn't have this broadcast. We wouldn't be able to bring you the ACHA Men's Division I hockey team. They are so important to the culture that we've tried to build here. And I have to tell them, absolutely thank you to every single one of the seniors, all 7 of them, including Carly Costello. They're absolutely tremendous for what we do here at ACTV and what we bring you. And, you know, I just got to say, I can't say thank you enough.
Absolutely.
I cannot say thank you enough. They're an absolutely tremendous group of young men, and they're going to do big things in this world, whether it be in the hockey world or in the real world. They are going to do tremendous things.
So they got some promise, most definitely. They've had success here, and you're going to see success on. But, yeah, again, I got to second that. Big thanks to Coach, the seniors, the whole team, really. They've been tremendous. They've given us great support, great access, and they're a fan just like we're a fan of them. You know, it's been great.
So with that, we're going to do it from here at Arrington Ice Arena. For the final time this season, the Bulldogs go undefeated at home, 20-0. We were proud to bring you a lot of that action and be on the call for almost all of it. We will see you all next year here at Arrington Ice Arena as we look to continue to bring you the men's ACHA Division I hockey games as they look to go after another national championship. Good luck to the seniors as they move on in life. Good luck to this hockey team in postseason play as they look to get the GLCHL championship, as well as go after another national championship here in a matter of a couple years. So good luck to them. That's going to do it for all of us here. Ryan Cuddy, Leonard Poole, CJ Wade doing absolutely tremendous work for us in ACTV. I'm going to call it here. Gary Veneto and myself, Matt Kibbe, bring you the call every single game. And we are so happy to have you be a part of this. And we will see you next year here at Arrington Ice Arena on the Adrian College Sports Network. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a part of our family here in this ACTV family and just network that we've been able to create. Stay tuned for future events, and see you next year for ACHA Men's Division I hockey. Thank you again.
Go Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs,
Go Bulldogs.
is right. And we will see you guys later here on the Adrian College Sports Network. The final score, 16-0 here at Arrington Ice Arena. We will send you on your way and back to your regularly scheduled program as we give you a final look at the team watching the senior video and a final look here as we support our seniors and send them on their way. Thank you, everyone, for joining in, and see you next time here on the Adrian College Sports Network from Arrington Ice Arena. Matt Kibbe and Gary Veneto signing off.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV. Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the most innovative institution section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a best value school. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, top performers on social mobility and a focus on student success. To learn more about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.